sum up the season having another when it goes down to the wire?
I mean, just like each and every other game, it's a learning experience, you know. This is our last game this year, unfortunately. We just got to go into the offseason working hard, you know, do what we do. We know we're going to have a really good team coming in the future. But the experience in playing these games, I mean, it's an experience nonetheless because a lot of people don't get this opportunity, I mean, to make it this far. So to fall short in NIT against Indiana, they're a very good team. I think we learned a lot from it.
How do you feel about North?
We came up short, like Zay said, it's a learning experience. We come back in off season in order to get better, each and one of us, and try to do what we can for next year.
Desi, obviously we're having a great game. How tough was that to have to foul out and watching the bench? And I guess you're trying to take a charge of that. When you describe that play?
I just try to be in the right position for my team and to try to get the charge so we can get the ball back on the offense. But obviously they got the home court advantage. But I did what I can, and I try to be on the bench and try to cheer my teammates to the win.
Do you feel like you could have made a difference in those last few months considering how well you were?
I trust my teammates. I can make a difference, but they can make a difference too. So yeah.
What's the finality of the season? How does it set in?
Say that again.
Just the finality of the season. I mean, how do you what sets in? Does it hit you?
Yeah, I mean, our season ended shorter than what we wanted it to. But we can't take that back. We can't go back in the past and change the game. So we just got to move on from here. Like I said earlier, we just got to go into the offseason with our heads held high. You know, work hard, get better individually, and grow as a team, grow in chemistry. And then if we do that, I think we'll see great things to come in the future.
Because you kind of mentioned playing here. It's almost tougher to win one of these games rather than winning an NCAA tournament game in a neutral site. How tough is playing in this kind of environment, but also how much could it help you?
I mean, this game just like the NCAA tournament. You know, it's like NIT. We playing for a championship just like the NCAA. So we try to do everything we can.
Was it tough that you had to go on the road twice and Indiana got 200?
I mean, it's tough, but at the end of the day, we still got to show up and play.
I think a lot of people thought you guys didn't have a shot without Daniel, and you obviously played great, won in Providence, and played really well today. Very tough situations. How well do you feel like you guys rose to that challenge? Having your top player?
I think we did pretty good for the most part. We had to pick up the slack a little bit, you know, missing out on Dan's points, his rebounding, and his presence being there. So we gotta pick up the slack. Also had to spread the floor a lot more, you know, do a lot more moving and cutting to space it out. But overall, I think we did all right. We could have did a little bit better, of course, but I think we did all right.
Well, Dan was a big piece of that we needed, but at the end of the day, fortunately he wasn't here, and we tried to step up, like Zay said, pass and cut, and obviously we didn't come out with the win.
How tough did Indiana make it to drive? It looked like it was a lot tougher to drive on these days than it was in front.
They packed the paint very well, so getting in the paint was very hard today. But we could have did other things to get to there, but we didn't execute like we wanted to. So it's just another learning experience. You know, we'll be like any other game. We go back and watch film. You know, learn from it. We just got to move on.
As you tied the SEC freshman record, Jamal Murray, I know you'd rather win the game, sure, but how do you feel about that, just about your season overall?
I feel like I had a pretty good season. You know, I had teammates, coaching staff, fans to back me up. Without that, I wouldn't be able to be here today where I'm at. I think it's a great honor, you know, to be in this position. But yeah, like you said, I much definitely get the win, but unfortunately that wasn't able to happen.
Your last 8 games as a starter, I think you had 18, 28 threes. That's a good percentage. Whatever it is, that's over 50. 65. Okay, what was the deal with that, and how good did you feel in that stretch?
Getting in the gym each and every day with V and helping me with my shot and working on game situations and trying to be one of the leader on the floor and do what I can.
You know, this is the 4th time Arkansas got at NIT. The other 3 times they went to the NCAA tournament next year. How much of a springboard do you think this could be for you guys to play a couple of tough teams on the road and kind of get used to playing around Daniel?
It's just a look of how we're gonna be in the next season. We're gonna be playing our next season without Dan, of course. So we get to see how we play without him. Like I said, spacing out the floor, we got to do a lot more moving and cutting. We got to rebound a lot more, boxing out. The intensity's got to pick up because we got to pick up for what we lost. Dan, he was a great one. He was the biggest piece on this team, like Desi said. And so us, we just had to work around it, and I think we did.
You guys feel this will be a springboard into the NCAA like it's been for Arkansas in the past? You feel good about that?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
You stay on that a little bit.
I really don't understand what you're asking,
No,
bro.
I'm saying 3 times Arkansas's gone to the NIT. The next year they went.
Talking about how we feel short.
No. Arkansas's gone to the NIT. The next year they went to the State tournament.
Yeah.
You feel like, hey, you guys could make it 4 in a row. And go to the NCAA. Go to the NCAA tournament.
Yes,
Most
sir.
definitely, yeah, like I mean, just like any other game, we gonna learn from it, you know. And that's what they did all the other times. They went to the NIT and then they learned, they got a lot better, and then they made the NCAA tournament, making it to the Sweet 16s and things like that. Now I feel like we can do the same.
Yes, sir. What Zay said, we can do the same thing. This is a learning experience. NIT was a learning experience. So next year we're gonna come in working hard on off season and do what we can to get to the tournament.